Dear students, up to last class we have discussed regarding methods of preparation of that ether. So today we will start the different chemical activities or chemical properties of that ether. So ethers, they are having the general formula, that is R O R dash, that is having the formula ROR dash, that is ether, that is named as alkoxy alkane. Less carbon containing alkyl group, that is alkoxy, and more carbon containing alkyl group, that is known as alkane. So today we'll start the different chemical activities or chemical properties of that ether. Chemical properties of that ether. So first we'll say that is action with halogens, that is Cl2. Action with halogens, particularly that is Cl2. So we have to explain the action of the halogens of the with that of this ether on the base of 2. That is either in the dark media or that in the light medium. So first one, in dark. For example, CH3, CH2, O, CH2, CH3. That is your diethyl ether. Diethyl ether. Diethyl ether. That is diethyl ether. So these are the oxygen atom nearby to this, that is alpha carbon atom. Alpha carbon atom, these are the beta carbon atoms. So whenever that has been treated with chlorine in dark, what will happen? That has been treated with chlorine in dark. So the hydrogen atoms from the alpha position, hydrogen atoms from alpha position will get replaced by that chlorine. This hydrogen atom, one hydrogen atom from this one hydrogen atom from this one will get replaced by, that is chlorine. So there is the formation of this compound CH3, CHCl, O, CHCl, bond CH3 plus 2 HCl. Mark it. This is oxygen atom. Nearby to this, there is the presence of that alpha carbon atom. The alpha carbon atom that contain 2 alpha hydrogen atoms. So whenever this ethers that has been treated with chlorine in dark, so the alpha hydrogen atom from both sides will get replaced by that chlorine. Alpha hydrogen atoms from both the sides that will get replaced by that chlorine. There is the formation of, that is dichloro derivative of that ether. There is the formation of dichloro derivative of that ether. But if we will take the same reaction in presence of sunlight, carry out the same reaction in presence of sunlight. Carry out the reaction in presence of sunlight. So whenever the same reaction that has been carried out in presence of sunlight, all the hydrogen atoms, not only from that alpha position but also from that beta, all the hydrogen atoms that will get replaced by that chlorine. So C2 H5 whole 2O, or you can take that is C2H5 O C2H5, same thing, that is C2H5 whole 2O. So whenever that has been treated with, that is chlorine. So 10 chlorine in presence of sunlight, all the hydrogen atoms, not from that alpha position but also from that beta position, all the hydrogen atoms that has been replaced by, that is chlorine. So there is the formation of C2Cl5 whole 2O plus 10 HCl. There is a formation that that is chloro derivative of that ether. All the hydrogen atoms that has been replaced by that chlorine. So this is the difference whether we have taken in dark medium or in presence of sunlight. This is the difference. So action with halogens, that may be chlorine or may be bromine. So whenever the reaction that has been carried out in dark media, the alpha position, the hydrogen atom from the alpha position will get replaced by that chlorine. But if you carry out this same reaction in presence of sunlight, all the hydrogen atoms, not only from that alpha but also from that beta hydrogen atom, so all the hydrogen atoms that will get replaced by that chlorine to form chloro derivatives. So this is regarding that is action with chlorine. Next we will see that is action with that of the HI. That is action, second reaction, action, very important reaction, action with HI. Action with HI, that is cleavage of the carbon-oxygen bond. There is the cleavage of carbon-oxygen bond. So we can take different type of that is ethers, that may be symmetrical ether, that may be unsymmetrical ether. So the action of that HI, for example, CH3OCH3, that is symmetrical ether. CH3OC2H5, or we can take C2H5OC2H5, that is also symmetrical ether. We can take CH3OC2H5, that is unsymmetrical ether. Or you can take that is benzene, that has been attached with OC2H5, that is ethoxybenzene. Phenetol, or you can take that is anisole. Anisole, benzening that contains CH3OCH3, that is methoxybenzene, ethoxybenzene. This is known as anisole, this is known as phenetol. Anisole, phenetol, that is methoxybenzene, ethoxybenzene, methoxyethane, ethoxyethane, methoxymethane. So this is regarding that IUPAC names, that is alkoxy alkane, methoxy, less carbon containing alkyl group, that is known as alkoxy. So that is methoxy methane, ethoxyethane, methoxyethane, ethoxybenzene, methoxybenzene. Then how that cleavage that takes place? So whenever this compound that has been treated with HI, that is hydroiodic acid, hydrobromic acid, etc., that has been treated with HI, in all these cases we have treated this ether with that of the HI. So what will be this product? So this bond which contains, this bond which contains less number of carbon atoms, that will break. That will break with the formation of, this will break, this bond will break, this bond will break, this bond will break, this bond will break. Or oxygen, hydrogen, this less carbon containing bond, this bond will break. Less carbon containing bond, that will break. Carbon, same, that contain, these are the examples of symmetrical. These are the examples of symmetrical ethers. That is unsymmetrical ether, unsymmetrical ether, unsymmetrical ether. So the iodine, that is Hi, that is H plus and I minus. So the I minus that is added to that part which contain less number of, that is carbon atom. That is less carbon containing species, I part that will get added. So there is the formation of, that is I, H, Hi, I and H. So I and H. So there is the formation of Hi, H and I. Then what will be the product? There is the formation of this product, that is CH3I plus CH3OH, C2H5I plus C2H5OH, এটা কোন CH3 I plus C2H5OH, that is benzene ring. Benzene ring is attached with OH, phenol, plus C2H5OH. Or you can take, that is phenol, that the formation of phenol, plus CH3, that is C2H5I, in this case C2H5I and CH3I. So the carbon-oxygen bond of which side? That side that contain less number of carbon atom will break. Which contain less number of carbon atom, that will break with the formation of, that is alkyl iodide and alcohols. That the formation of alkyl iodide and alcohol will form, and this reaction that will proceed through, that is SN2 mechanism. That will proceed to that SN2 nucleophilic substitution bimolecular reaction. These are the examples of nucleophilic substitution bimolecular reaction. That is action with HI, we have explained on the basis of one. That is, these are the that may contain symmetrical or unsymmetrical, that is ether. So whenever they have been added with that HI, that proceeds to that SN2 mechanism. SN2 mechanism, less carbon containing alkyl group, that is converted to alkyl iodide. Alkyl iodide, and the rest part that will be converted into alcohol. So this is CH3I plus CH3OH. C2H5I, C2H5OH. Because that contains same number of carbon atom both sides of the alkyl group, that contains same number of carbon atom. But this is your unsymmetrical. Less carbon containing side, that will be converted to, that is alkyl iodide. Less carbon containing alkyl iodide, that is the formation of that phenol. So alcohols and phenols are formed. So this is regarding, that is action of that ethers with that of the HI, which proceeds to that SN2 mechanism. But if you take that ether which contain tertiary carbon atom, that will proceed through SN1 mechanism. Next we'll see, that is reaction of that second reaction, which is SN2, SN1 mechanism, CH3C, this carbon atom, that is tertiary carbon atom, because that is attached with 3 number of carbon atom directly. That is attached with 3 number of carbon atom directly. OCH3. These are the plus I groups, electron donating groups. They will increase electron density over this carbon atom. This carbon atom, electron density that becomes more, that acquires negative charge, repulsion occurs, and this bond will form. This bond will break. In the first case, that is the formation of CH3 bond C, CH3, that is plus CH3O minus. This bond will break. So what happens when there is the addition of that HI? HI is added to this side. Then what will happen? H plus, HI, that is H plus and I minus. So positive part is added with negative part is added with positive part is added with negative part is added with positive. So there is the formation of CH3, that is I, plus CH3OH. And this reaction, that is known as, this is the slow step, and that is SN1, nucleophilic substitution unimolecular, slow step, a rate determining step. That is formation of that carbocation. So this reaction, whenever there is the presence of that tertiary carbon atom, this bond will break, and this I minus that will added to this side, and H plus that is added to this side. So this is the reverse of the breaking of this bond, that is reverse of this one. In these two cases, if you compare these two, so in this case, the less carbon atom containing alkyl group is converted to alkyl iodide. But in this case, more carbon containing alkyl group is converted to alkyl iodide. So this is the difference. That is SN1 and SN2. So this is one of the very important reaction, because different type of product, that there is a chance of formation of different type of product. Whether we have taken unsymmetrical, this is your unsymmetrical ether, that is also unsymmetrical, but that will proceed through SN2 mechanism, whereas this will proceed through SN1 mechanism. SN2 mechanism, and this is SN1 mechanism. Next we'll say that is regarding the oxidation of that ether. So the oxidation of ether that can be explained also on the basis of two incidents, that is oxidation of ether. So whenever that ether, that is for example CH3, CH2, OCH2, CH3, that is oxidized with less amount of oxygen, that has been passed, then there is the formation of this compound, that is peroxy compound that will be formed. There is the formation of that peroxide linkage compound. There is the formation of a compound which is having peroxide linkage. So what will be the product? CH3 bond CH2, O, that is coordinate covalent or dative bond, O bond CH2 bond CH3. There is the formation of coordinate covalent, because this oxygen atom that contain lone pair of photons. So there is the formation of that peroxide linkage compounds. That is one of the explosive material, peroxy compound, that is peroxy ether, peroxide linkage ether. So there is the formation of that peroxy ether. Peroxy ether will be found oxygen to oxygen single bond, that is a dative bond, coordinate covalent or dative bond. So that is also, that is explosive material. That is explosive material. Peroxide linkage, oxygen bond, peroxide linkage, weak bond, therefore that is treated as explosive. Similarly, whenever that ether that has been treated with excess of, that is oxygen, that has been treated with excess of oxygen, so there is the formation of another explosive material, CH3 bond CH, OH, bond O, bond CH2, bond CH3. That is having peroxide linkage. That is having the peroxide linkage. Oxygen bond, that is oxygen bond, peroxide linkage, that is also the explosive material. So this is regarding, that is oxidation of that ether. If I taken less amount of that oxygen, there is the direct linkage of that oxygen to oxygen bond, that is the oxygen atom of that ether that will direct form the bond with that of the oxygen, that is coordinate covalent or dative bond. But whenever that has been treated with excess of that air that has been taken, so there is the formation of, that is carbon to oxygen hydrogen bond, that is alpha hydrogen atom, alpha carbon atom, peroxide linkage, hydrogen. So this is also the explosive material having peroxide linkage. Next we will say, that is regarding action with the Lewis acids like BF3, AlCl3, FeCl3. These are Lewis acids, electron deficient. electron deficient species. Action with Lewis acids like BF3, LCl3, FeCl3, which are treated as the electron deficient species. So if we take C2H5, O, C2H5, this oxygen atom that contain 2 lone pair of electron, oxygen atom that is sp3 hybridized that contain 2 lone pair of electrons. So these 2 lone pair of electrons, BF3 that is treated as electron deficient species. Electron deficient because boron outermost shell that contain 3 electrons and there is the formation of 3 bonds with 3 fluorine, means total number of electrons around the boron atom after the formation, even after the formation of bond, that is 6, not 8. So that is sort of 2 number of electrons from that octet. Therefore this is treated as electron deficient species, or that is Lewis acids. It has the ability to accept pair of electron from any other species. So oxygen atom that contain lone pair of electron, oxygen atom that contain lone pair of electron, BF3 that is added with BF3. So lone pair of electron BF3. This will donate the pair of electron and this will accept the pair of electron. So there is the formation of C2H5 OC2H5. That is formation of coordinate covalent or dative bond. That the formation of coordinate covalent or dative bond C2H5 OC2H5 that is added with BF3. So there is the formation of that coordinate covalent or dative bonded compound. Because we know the ethers, these are electron sufficient because that contain lone pair of electrons. These are treated as electron sufficient species, and BF3 that is electron deficient. So there is the formation of coordinate covalent or dative bonds, and this is regarding the different chemical activities or chemical properties of the aliphatic ethers. Next we will go for the aromatic ethers. Next, electrophilic. Electrophilic substitution reactions in aromatic ether. Electrophilic substitution reactions in aromatic ether. If we will take any example of this kind, benzene ring that contains OR, that is alkoxybenzene, oxygen atom that contain lone pair of electron, and this lone pair of electron are in conjugation with that of the benzene ring. These lone pair of electrons are in conjugation with that of the benzene ring. So lone pair of electron will form double bond here. This bond will be shifted to this atom. Negative charge will be shifted to bond will be shifted to next atom. So if we draw the resonating structures for the, that is aromatic ethers, mark it ortho and para position that becomes negative charge, or electron density that increases in the ring at ortho and para position. Electron density that increases in the ring, electron density that increases in the ring at ortho, para and ortho position. Therefore, the presence of OR group in the benzene ring is ortho-para directing and ring activating, because that increase the electron density in the ring, particularly at ortho and para position. Therefore, the electrophiles like NO2+, Cl+, Br+, SO3, that is CH3CO plus etc. will get directed to the ortho and para position. So if we will carry out the reaction of that methoxybenzene, that is anisole, for example anisole, or ethoxybenzene, that is phenetol, any alkyl group that you can take that has been treated with chlorine in presence of sunlight, that is in presence of AlCl3, or that has been treated with nitric acid in presence of concentrated H2SO4, or that has been treated with CH3Cl in presence of AlCl3, or that has been treated with H2SO4 concentrated sulfuric acid, what will happen? So the presence of that OCH3 group, OC2H5 group or OR group, you can say these are ring activating groups. They will increase the electron density in the ring, particularly at ortho and para positions, ortho position, para position, ortho position. Negative charge that occurs at the ortho and para position. Therefore, the elotophiles like Cl plus, from this the elotophile is Cl plus, from this the elotophile is NO2 plus, from this the elotophile is CH3 plus, from this the elotophile is, that is SO3, not plus, only SO3, that is CH3 plus, NO2 plus, Cl plus. These elotophiles will get directed to ortho and para positions. These elotophiles, they will get directed to ortho and para position. So what will the product? That is OC2H5, that is Cl, or that is OC2H5 para position, that is having Cl. Or whenever this compound that has been treated with nitric acid in presence of sulfuric acid, there is a formation of orthonitro, that is OC2H5, ortho position that contain NO2 or para position that contain NO2. OC2H5, para position that contain NO2. Similarly, CH3 group will get entered into in this case SO3H at ortho, OC2H5, that is SO3H at para position. So this is regarding the elotophilic substitution reactions in aromatic ethers. We know this presence of that OR group is ortho para directing and ring activating. That will direct the presence of such group, that direct the new entrant, that is elotophile, that is Cl plus, NO2 plus, CH3 plus and SO3 to enter at ortho and para position. In all these cases, ortho and para position that will get occupied by these elotophiles. Next we will say some of these, that is uses of, that is ether. So next one, that is uses of, that is ether. What are the different uses of that ether? So that will act as general anesthetics. General anesthetics in surgery. That will act as anesthesia, that is better than chloroform. That will act as local anesthesia. Next one, that can use as solvent. That can use as solvent for oils, gums and resins. That will act as solvent. Next one, that will provide inert medium in Wood reaction, Woods-Petty reaction and for the formation of Grignard's reagent. Formation of RMGX, that is Grignard's reagent. For example, that is Rx plus 2 sodium plus XR, that is sodium in dry ether. that is dry ether, that will act as the medium. So that is NaX, NaX, R bond R, that is Wood's reaction, R bond R plus 2 NaX. Similarly, that is C6 H5X plus 2 Na plus X C2 H5, that is dry ether. Same reaction. So Na part X part, NaX. So that is the formation of, that is alkyl benzene, ethyl benzene, benzene ring that is attached with, that is C2H5 plus 2 NaX. Or you can take, that is C6H5, C6H5I plus 2 Na plus I C6H5. Same, that is your dry ether, inert medium. Inert medium, NaI, NaI, C6H5, C6H5. So there is the formation that biphenyl. There is the formation that biphenyl plus 2 NaI. There is the formation that biphenyl. So C6H5I, 2Na, C6H5I. There is the formation that NaI. There is the formation that NaI in presence of that dry ether. So the first reaction, that is known as Wood's reaction. The last reaction, that is known as fatigue reaction. Fatigue reaction. This is the fatigue reaction. And this is your Wood's fatigue reaction. Wood's fatigue reaction. The reaction that alkyl halides with metallic sodium to form higher alkane, that is Wood's reaction. Reaction that aryl halides with metallic sodium to form diphenyl, biphenyl, that is fatigue reaction. And alkyl halide with that of the aryl halide, and that the formation of, that is alkyl benzene, that is Wood's fatigue reaction. In all these cases, dry ether will act as, that is medium. If we will take that medium as water, medium as alcohol, then this metallic sodium will react with them, that media. If we will take water as medium, sodium will react. Alcohol as medium, sodium will react to form RON and hydrogen gas. So dry ether, that is taken as the medium for this reaction, and also for the preparation of that Grignard's reagent, Rx plus Mg in dry ether. So there is a formation of RMgX. So ethers, they will act as, they will provide inert medium for Wood's reaction, fatigue reaction, Wood's fatigue reaction, and during the formation of that Grignard's reagent. Next one, the mixture of alcohol and ether. The mixture of alcohol and ether, that is a substitute for petrol. That is substitute for petrol. The mixture of alcohol and ether, that is substitute for petrol. Instead of petrol, that you can use this mixture, and that is sold under the commercial name Natalite. The mixture of these two, that is known as Natalite. Natalite commercial name, that is substitute for petrol. So lower members, next one, the lower members are used as refrigerants for the cooling purpose. So lower members are used as refrigerants. The mixture of alcohol and ether, that is sold under the name, commercial name, that is Natalite, which is substitute for that petrol, that will provide inert medium for Wood's reaction, fatigue reaction, Wood's fatigue reaction, and for the production of that Grignard's reagent, which is one of the most important reagent, Grignard's reagent, that is one of the most important reagent for the preparation of so many aliphatic compounds, and as a solvent for oil, gums, resins, etc., and that will provide anesthetic property. So these are the different uses of these ethers. So dear students, we have already completed this chapter, that is alcohols, ethers and phenols. So go through this video in detail, and if you have any doubt then ask me. Thank you all.